Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with Supersize Your Business. Today we're going to talk about how mental health, mental well-being helps to supersize and grow your business. We're going to talk about why, and maybe I'll even share some hows about how you can go about doing that for yourself as well as for your organization. Because everything in our organization, everything in our career, everything in our life, of course, begins with us, begins and ends with us, and what we choose to focus on and pay attention to. And that has a lot to do with our thoughts and our beliefs and all the other mental areas and aspects of our being, right? Of the 9-part life framework that I use and I coach and consult on. Mental is probably one of, I don't want to say any area is the most important, but it is important in that everything begins in our imagination and in our thoughts and in our mind first. Everything we want, everything we create, everything we become, our identity, it all is stored in our minds and our brains. So how does mental health help for us individually as leaders and human beings, as well as the mental health of our organization? Because our businesses and our culture all have a certain level of mental health. Well, by having mental well-being and mental health built into our organization in various ways, it enhances emotional intelligence of our organization as a whole. It enhances our ability to solve problems, make decisions. It increases our resilience. It boosts our productivity and creativity. When we feel mentally secure and healthy and well, we are more willing to take risks. We're more willing to focus on the solutions to problems than on the problems themselves. We are more, we have a stronger sense of purpose. We have a stronger sense of alignment when we actually align and think about our core values, our thoughts, and our beliefs with respect to the things that we're creating in our business, just like with respect to the things we're creating in our lives. It's important that we're all on the same page. I've worked in organizations where different entities were going, different parts of the business were struggling and having little turf wars and trying to be, it's like an internal battle to be predominant. And that didn't really work out very well for those organizations. I don't think any of those organizations are still in business today. And that's when I worked with them as in different capacities. But I won't take credit for them not being in business, is what I'm saying, I guess. So why do we want to focus on mental health? It also makes us more compassionate and kinder organizations, which positively impacts our culture. And if you've worked in a negative culture before, and if you've worked in a positive culture, you know the difference. And everybody in the organization knows the difference. Some people have worked in the negative culture their whole life, their whole career, and are just actually a part of that culture and that way of thinking. And thinking is all mental, right? But we know that we thrive in positive environments. We die in negative environments. And that might be stating it a little too harshly, but I think it's absolutely positively true. I worked in different industries when I was younger, great industries, serve the world in positive ways. But the area that I was in those industries was actually soul sucking for me personally. Other people thrived in that environment. For me, it wasn't right for me. And so we always have to know what's right for us, what's right for the people that are a part of our organization, and how can we enhance and make mental health and well-being a higher priority. We can do lots of different things in our environment. We can have support groups and counseling type services available through our EAP programs. We can, I didn't even make a list of these things. We can encourage people to be mindful, be present, become better communicators, enhance their skills, learn about problem solving and decision making. We can help them to learn something new. Learning something new is an incredibly positive way to increase and improve our mental health. It's one of those reasons that the best leaders, in my humble opinion, in the world are those that are continually learning, growing, expanding, focusing on personal growth and development, investing in themselves, and always becoming a better version of themselves, a better human being, a better leader, a better coach, a better mentor, a better founder, whatever whatever you're choosing to do and put your time and energy into. We need to always, like we mentioned when we were talking about physical well-being and health, focus on prioritizing sleep, nutrition, rest, recharging our batteries. I don't know about you, but when I get burnt out and tired and stressed out, it's because I haven't taken a break in too long a time. We want to cultivate positive relationships. so often it's easy to get involved with the wrong people. We want to set achievable goals. We want to limit negative influences. And there's a lot of negative influences in the world. I have found that I need to get my rear off social media on a personal note, personal standpoint, because there is so much nonsense and trash talk and wasted time and energy on social media right now, primarily in the area of politics with respect to the United States. And it, if you look into any of the people that are commenting, a lot of them aren't even real people. There's AI on Facebook like crazy now, and I'm assuming the other platforms as well. There are people from other countries commenting and stirring up trouble, which I don't even understand. I'm like, why are you siding with and stirring up and inciting negative discussions on a country that you don't even live in, and it has nothing to do with you? So I find that fascinating. I don't understand that behavior, but there's an example. Somewhere in these individuals, there's a whole lot of negative thinking going on that they think that that's a positive outlet and a positive release. And maybe for them, it does make them feel better, which is a quite pathetic state of affairs, in my humble opinion, again. So today, think about how mental health and mental well-being plays out in your organization right now. How, and is it addressed at all? I will admit that the vast majority of the organizations I worked in when I was in corporate America, and it's been a few years, it's been about over a decade. It's been about not quite a decade, since I've been involved in corporate America. And a lot of organizations don't even touch it with a 10-foot pole, which nowadays I think is a mistake. I think that you can hire professionals and you can partner with professionals to provide different services and options, or offer and recommend different services and options for the people that are part of your organization. But to think that we're never going to need help with anything that has anything to do with our thoughts and our beliefs in our whole lifetime is pretty naive. And so we need to take care of ourselves. We need to take care of the people that we have joined forces with to make the world a better place. All right. Love to hear what you do in your organization. Share in the comments below. And I know some people listening are actually mindset and mental well-being and health coaches. So I'd love to hear from you guys too. All right. I said you guys. I got a story about you guys someday. All right. Have a great day. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.